how you doing? This is Tony from Six String Corner, and today I am going to show you how to tune your guitar without a tuner. Say what? Yeah, let's learn that right now. Okay, let me get this out up front. When I tune my guitars, whether it's electric, acoustic, I use tuners. I use digital tuners primarily. For the acoustic, I have my clip-on tuner. You can see it right here. Sometimes I use apps on the phone. There's several really good apps that you can use on the phone that would really help you with your tuning. And I also have pedals. I have a wireless pedal that I use, and I also have a Boss pedal that I use sometimes to tune my guitar. So I do that because it is easy and it is convenient. And that's why we use them. And that's why almost all of us will have access to a tuner some form or fashion. So why would you want to learn how to tune your guitar without a tuner? Alright, let's think about this for a second. Number one, and I've seen this a lot, especially if you're a beginner, you are going to need to hear if you are out of tune on your guitar. I think all too often there are a number of you who are beginners, intermediate sometimes too, who really cannot hear if you're out of tune. You're strumming a chord and you hear something like this. You're in tune, and you're just going to strum your chord not knowing that you have a string right here that is severely out of tune. So you need to be able to hear it, for one. Okay, that's the first step. Two, there's going to be a situation, and I know this is going to be really difficult to explain to you, there's going to be a situation when you don't have technology available to get your guitar tuned, and you need to do it in a pinch. Right? You're at a campfire out in the woods, you want to strum for your buddies, your phone's out of power, you left a tuner back at home, what are you going to do? Right? So you need to be able to tune your guitar without a tuner so that it'll sound really good. Now way back in the early days, way back in the olden golden days when I learned guitar, we didn't have access to digital tuners. They weren't common. You might have a tuning fork that you could put on and maybe tune it to A, and then you still had to tune the rest of the guitar. Now that was an issue, so I had to learn how to develop my ear. And by doing that, it enabled me to teach myself and train my ear to hear myself know that I'm in tune. So in order to tune your guitar without a tuner, you're going to need to know where the notes are at on your guitar. Yes, you are going to need to know where the notes are at on your guitar. You click on the link below about the Note Finder. It's a free PDF, got a 7-step method. It's really quick, it's really simple to follow, that will help you learn through 7 steps to know where the notes are at on your guitar. I would imagine many of you beginners, and probably even some of you intermediate players, are going to need to brush up on that and know where those notes are at. It will make you a better player, not just in tuning. Playing scales, playing chords, all those types of things. So it'll be really good for you. Click that. And those of you who know where your notes are at, get Guitar Finger Gymnastics down below. You can click that. It's great finger exercises. Yes, I made I think 5 or 6 of them there for you that are free. Quick things that you can learn for your warm-ups. You can just get your fingers strong, get your finger dexterity coordinated. Go ahead and click that. All right, now let's learn how to tune the guitar without a tuner. All right, I have a string that's out of tune, and I got to be able to get that string back in tune. So what do? Okay, so what I could do is I could put my tuner on. I was almost tempted to do that during this video, but we're not going to do that. Let's just pretend I don't have my tuner and the phone doesn't work. Gee, when does that ever happen? All right, and of course I don't have my guitar pedals with me. So what do? How do we get this thing tuned? All right, so there's 2 different ways you can do this. There's the down and dirty way, and then there's probably a little bit more of an accurate way. So let me show you the more accurate way, and then I'm going to show you the down and dirty way that will get you through it even quicker. All right, you ready? Here we go. So you're going to need to know where to press the notes in order to match the note of the open string next to it. Let me explain. So we want to tune this A, right? We want to tune this A string right here. So how do we do that, right? Well, we could do is we press down on the A note on the low E string, which is actually on the 5th fret here on the low E string. Again, you gotta know where that note is at, right? So we want to be able to hear that. That note right here on the 5th fret is also the same note that's on the open A. They're the exact, like if you played that note on the piano, it'd be the same note that you're going to play. All right, so there's no octave difference, nothing like that. And you're going to hear whether or not you're in tune or not. Now in this case we're in tune. I'm going to get into more detail on how to find that out in just a second. Alright, so now we're going to have the D. Press the D on the 5th fret, which most of these notes you're going to see they're on the 5th fret, with one exception. So you're going to press on the 5th fret on the A string, which is the D that matches the D string. Alright, and you're going to press that down and tune your open D string. Then we're going to tune the G string. Now this is the one that went off, so we're going to learn how to tune this right now. And I want to tell you what to listen for in order to get it in tune. So the note that matches the G string, now we're not going to hear it in tune because I tuned the thing out. But we're going to press our finger on the 5th fret on the D string. That is a G note. And that G is the exact same note that is to the open G, which is the next string. When I press that note down, now you can tell right off the bat it's way out of tune, right? At least I hope you can. If not, let me tell you how you're going to know. Alright, so now when you press the one note down for the G, and then when we play the open G, you can hear it. If you hear that, it's like a fast... That's a fast wavy sound. And as you get closer, that wavy sound starts to slow down. And that's how we will get the string tuned up to the G string, to the G note. Alright, now we're going to do the B. The B is right here on the 4th fret on the G. Alright, there's a really slight wavy sound, so I got rid of it. Now there's no wavy sound tune. And then we'll do the last one here, which is back on the 5th fret on the B string. And we happen to be in tune on that E. But how do you get this E here? Do we even know that's in tune? Well, here's the thing. When you want to do the down and dirty way, right? Or you want to just tune this by ear, if you don't have access to an external source, you're going to have to go with the next best thing, which is just get the guitar in tune with itself. Okay? Because if you're, like I say, you're out at a campground or you're out with a bunch of friends, you don't have access, phone's out, you don't have any of that stuff, you need to get the guitar in tune. Because if it's at least in tune with itself, the chords will sound good, and you'll be able to play songs to your heart's content. Alright, here's the down and dirty way. In down and dirty way, you're going to definitely hear this wavy sound even more. And what we do is you use harmonics. Alright, so... And what I do is, first of all, you have to learn how to do a harmonic. Alright, so if you don't know how to do a harmonic, I got a video somewhere in the link. I don't know where it is, but you'll see it, post it in there. Video for harmonics, how to do a harmonic. It's really easy in concept, might take a little bit of practice, but once you get it, then you'll never forget it, and it actually will help you hear. So for the first 4 strings, or the lower 4 strings, we will use harmonics. So what I do is I tap over the fret bar on the 5th fret on the lowest string, and do the exact same thing on the 7th fret on the next higher string. So in this case, I'm going to press on the 5th fret on the low E string, and then the 7th fret on the A string. And when I say the fret wire, it's on this side of the fret towards the bridge. That's the fret. So you press over the fret wire. The fret wire is that metal piece. So, alright, so what you do is you tap both of them and let it ring. Now what I like about this method, it's not the most accurate compared to other ways to tune, but when you can do that, your hand is free. Your left hand is free, which means you got quick access to the tuning pegs. Notice when I was doing the notes, I had to reach over. Now that's a problem, but it's a lot easier here. So when it's out of tune though, yeah, that's the sound you're listening for when you're out of tune. And we tune it. Okay, now I just tuned the D string and to the A string. So note too that I'm tuning the higher string. So when I'm on the lower, it doesn't matter. You can tune it the other way too, it doesn't really matter. But so I'm tuning the 5th and 7th, E to A, 5th and 7th fret from A to D, right? And it goes in the reverse too. So if I do these two, A to D, and I tune the A down, all right, now we're tuned up. So this works to the first 4th string. Unfortunately, because of the good old B string, we cannot do it here. It doesn't work. Okay, so you still got to do the string method from 4th to 5th string, and from 5th to 6th string. And so that's a quick and down and dirty way on how to tune your guitar without a tuner. Again, you're going to know where your notes are at. There's the note finder. It's in the link below. Go ahead and click it. Free PDF for you. So I would suggest you go ahead and get that so you know where your notes are at. And if you know where your notes are at, but you ever struggle playing your notes, well, you're also going to need to get Guitar Freaking Gymnastics. That's also down below. Go ahead and click the link. It's a wonderful little video program that I made for you. Yes, you here on YouTube. And that's how to tune a guitar without a tuner. So I'll catch you on the next video. This is Tony from 6 String Corner. Rock on.